Such a big announcement, 7.6 million of funding to the Peel Police and Services Board. Great announcement, and you were one of the biggest advocate for giving more resources to the policing. What do you have to say today, Sima?
It's helpful. We have a $750 million police budget. We get an extra $7 million. It helps us do things that may not have otherwise been financially possible. This is going to allow for some further investments in dealing with addictions, mental health challenges in the region, those who are struggling with criminality and the use of opioids. And so we welcome the $7 million. And as always, anytime a senior level of government wants to contribute to helping us keep Peel region safe, we take that support with open arms.
What is the crime level in the Peel region? Basically, if you have some data to share, does it went up in the previous years?
Well, I'd say we're making more arrests, which is a good thing. I think before, because of a lack of frontline capacity, there were some people that were evading justice. And so certainly we're charging more individuals. It'll be up to the Justice Department whether they are convicted or released. But what I would say is when we get phone calls from residents, whether it's a home invasion or any act of criminality, our response times have dramatically improved.
Still, you are advocating for bringing the changes in our laws, either as provincially or federally?
Yeah, I think all levels of government have to step up. We're stepping up locally with 300 new police officers. Excuse me. But we, at the same time, we need additional capacity in our correctional system. They're overflowing. We need more crowns, more interpreters at the courthouse, which is provincial. Federally, we need changes to the Youth Criminal Justice Act. We desperately need bail reform. As we talked about today, we need updated laws for the right to self-defense. And so there is a role for all levels of government to play. I'm never a fan of pointing fingers. I've always said we all need to own our responsibilities and do so collaboratively. Everyone cares about public safety, and we all need to step up.
Final question, about the speed cameras. We got many suggestions from the community that speed cameras might be working. They reduce the speeds in the cities, many municipalities. And they had a suggestion that why don't we threshold from 10 km per hour to 25 km per hour. Then it won't be a tax grab, because 25 is a good threshold, and also along with the speed bumpers and flashing lights, because the inventory is there. The speed cameras technology already invested with the legislation. Now with the legislation, if it has to go, but many people, they are not in the favor that it should go, because we province or cities, they invested into that. What is your point?
Yeah, when the province introduced this, a lot of cities spent money. And so we built the infrastructure as per the province's legislation. I would say in Brampton right now, you only get a ticket if it's over 11 over.
Yes.
If the province changed it to over 25 over, we could continue to use it. What the police's perspective is that it saves lives. I support the police. We have, I support restricting it only to schools. But it's about protecting the safety of students. Some people have suggested you could put police speed traps at each school. The cost of that, according to the chief, would be impossible. It means we'd have to disband other police units. And so technology allows us to do a job that's important, that wasn't getting resources.
But giving police the access of these cameras, they could have tracked the criminals, those who are doing crime and roaming about the cities, because you also made a statement earlier on this. That could be a one tool for the policing to control the crime, because they have all the footages across the city.
Yeah. So in Brampton, our high resolution cameras are linked into 911 and police operations. And so we use this digital evidence as a way to make Brampton a very inconvenient place to commit a crime. If you commit a crime in Brampton, we're going to catch you, and we're going to have the best digital evidence in the country.
Okay, thank you, Mayor.